And this magic is what people in my TikTok comments and Instagram reels are asking me. How do you do this? Is there a drone flying in front of you? And the answer is no. There's just the 1X2. Okay, you do it by yourself. Even after that big fall, you just had a good fall. In this video, I'm going to show you why I use the Insta360 1X2 to document my outdoor adventures. If you're new here, I'm a dad that makes outdoor family content to inspire others to get outside and go on adventures of their own. I'll also show you a little bit behind the scenes of how I mount the camera to get some of those cool shots where it just looks like the camera's floating. If outdoor adventure family content resonates with you, please hit the subscribe button to support me as a creator. So before I jump in to more on this camera, full disclosure, Insta360, they're the company that makes these cameras. They sent me this camera and wanted me to do a review in exchange for it. And I said, absolutely. One of the reasons I want to do that is because when I post my TikToks and Reels, some of them are in the hundreds of thousands of views. Some of them are even in the millions of views. I get a lot of questions asking, how did I film that clip? And the answer in most cases, especially when it's really cool, creative and unique angles, it's all been done and it's all because of the Insta360 1X2. I'm gonna put a link down in the description to this camera. If you purchase it, I get a small kickback and you'll also get a pair of lens guards thrown in and a free stick with purchase. So I've been using this camera to document our adventures outside when we're skiing, biking, hiking, and paddling. Right now it's fall here in British Columbia. Got a few more days left of mountain biking, and I'll show you a little bit of how I mount this to be hands-free, and I'm able to, in the editing process, choose whether I want to look forward or backwards without having to fiddle with the camera. And because I'm documenting our family's adventures, any parent would know it's incredibly challenging to ask your kids to get together for a photo. And so the beauty with this camera is when I mount it here on my bike, it just stops the faff. I don't have to ask them nearly as much to stop so that I can get a different angle and remount the camera, because we all know how patient kids are when mom or dad is doing something else. I'm using a basic bike attachment for sport action cameras with a little aluminum metal rod that Insta360 sells, and just threading the camera on there with my short little extension. This allows me to capture footage moving forward, looking back, and that's how I get the footage with Addie and I biking together. Woo! We get to go fast on the road. Yeah, always make sure you slow down if you see somebody coming up, okay guys? No.
There's no more people.
No more people?
No.
Okay.
Now I can go fast.
Wow, we gotta go as fast as Luca. All right, now switching over from biking to show you the invisible selfie stick. So again, there are a lot of different attachments that allow for some creative options. Here is a pole, also known as a selfie stick. And somehow this camera software stitches out the pole, which I think is really neat. This is where the magic happens. So check this out. This is what you see. I'm walking with the pole. You can see the pole. Well, this is what you see from the Insta360 1X2. No stick, but the shadow is a giveaway. It's still really magical, I think. Now, if you get good at holding the camera and just get casual, you can kind of make it look like you're not holding anything. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but just kind of be casual about it. Of course, if you have a straight arm out and you're trying to get a view, it's going to look like you're holding the pole, and the pole is just invisible. But what this means is when you mount it to a canoe, to a bike, when you're skiing through the woods, if you want to ski up, when I ski up beside my kids, and I'm just trying to capture and document our adventures, this camera allows me to do things that no other action camera, regular action camera, allows me to do. And this magic is what people in my TikTok comments and Instagram reels are asking me, how do you do this? Is there a drone flying in front of you? And the answer is no. There's just the One X2. Some of my other features are you can hit a button on the screen. There's a touch screen here in the middle, and you can change it to just a regular action camera where you're just using one lens, and then you won't need to edit and reframe later. That can be useful. And I also like how it's got built-in flow state stabilization, right? It's called flow state, and it's great. When you're doing all these outdoor action sports, you don't want the camera jittering around too much all the time. Or if you're like a poor cameraman and you're just being jiggly. I'm not sure this will work well here. To make digital content and to have a quicker turnaround time, I really enjoy the fact that I'm able to edit the footage on my phone from the camera without actually having to send the files over. So through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or whatever technology they're using, you can connect the phone to the camera, and here it is. So let me see here. Yeah, so I've got my clips right here, and I can literally go in. It's gonna take it, and here I am looking at. So here I go. This is what you see. My 360 footage. You see me walking with a stick, but this is what you see from the Insta360 One X. I hope you enjoyed this video. My guess for some of you, some of your questions have been answered in terms of how the magic happens with the 360 camera. Again, I get countless comments and questions and DMs. How do you film? How do you get that? And people just don't know. And I think Insta360 makes a really cool product. Their app and their workflow of working with the camera onto their app is really great. I use the iOS system now with Apple, and I really like it, and I'm getting used to it the more I do it. This would be a great present for somebody for Christmas. If you know somebody that already uses sport action cameras or likes to document things, and you know, it doesn't just have to be extreme sports. It's cool for vacations and trips. You just point your camera and you get to not miss the shot. You're pointing in all directions all the time, and later you choose where to look. And you add a little bit of music to it, and you get to make some sweet short form content. And for me, I chop up some of the clips and we'll add it into a longer vlog as well. So again, the link in the description will provide me a little bit of a kickback. It's just an affiliate link. You guys will get a lens guard, so 2 of them, and a free invisible stick included with the purchase of the camera. Thanks for watching. I hope you get outside and have an adventure of your own. Until next time, cheers.